roll.
Let's just roll.
The longer you wait, the more nervous you get. All right.
Guys, I am super excited today to actually let the whole world know that we are finally shipping Black Diamond XL. It's been since 2006 that we changed the world with Black Diamond and made the first ambient light screen that could really do anything and give our dealers a peace of mind they never had before, and allowed them to use projection anywhere, anytime. And since then, nothing we've invented nor anyone else has even rivaled what Black Diamond can do. So our only limitation from the beginning has been size. We took that limitation up to get all the way up to 120 inch, and that took us a good year or so to do. And now 2 more years of development has gone into making Black Diamond actually go up to 150 inch and 16 by 9. And in 235,
189 inches.
Yeah. So,
who are you?
By the way, let's talk about who we are as a company and who we are as a group.
Yeah, who are you?
So, I'm just a guy who tries to make things work. My name is Tom Nugent, and I'm in charge of basically technical development for screen material and screen systems. And standing next to me is Jackie Freiberger.
Hi, everybody.
And Jackie is basically
the great
Commercial,
name.
yes. I'm in the commercial sales for the U.S., pretty much. So we're all really excited about this new product.
And that guy is
Oh,
Ryan.
yeah, we've got Ryan.
Yeah, we all know who. Why is this so significant in the commercial world, Jackie?
Well, in the commercial environment, we're used to having bright rooms, conference rooms. We don't like shutting off the lights. Our audience falls asleep. If someone's up here giving a presentation with numbers, small letters, when you shut off the lights, you lose that focus on the screen. With Black Diamond, we're able to bring this product out into these high ambient light environments, which is very crucial, especially in churches as well, where we want to keep those lights on.
Also mentioned, you've seen other technologies, including even Slate. Where do those, when you're installing one of those products into an insanely bright environment, where do those fall into play compared to how Black Diamond performs using some of the new laser technology?
Are you talking in terms of
like the technology? What is the overall experience that you get, or the overall performance you get on Black Diamond compared to a lot of the other stuff out there, including even white and gray?
So Black Diamond is an optical layer screen. This is taking all that excess light that's coming in and focusing back to the viewer, sitting directly in front of the screen. The contrast itself is enhancing. And we're also giving back color accuracy, which is very important as well.
The one thing I've noticed is when an installer installs pretty much anything other than Black Diamond, they always have a question mark in their mind as to what it's going to look like. I'd say the number one thing that Blake's always said is a guaranteed result or a known result. And that's the one thing that I find that our dealers, every time they install a Black Diamond, when they use our tool and they spec the right projector and the right screen, they know exactly what the image is going to look like. And in a lot of environments that we deal with in the commercial space, you've got tons of curveballs thrown at you all the time. So I'd call it a peace of mind, if anything else. And now you have a peace of mind that you can go bigger with, which is extremely exciting.
Yeah, going bigger is huge, and so to speak. And it really did take a lot of development. But going bigger has some pitfalls. One of the things we've had occur over time is because of the design and the material itself with Black Diamond, with our zero edge product, you had to put Black Diamond on a rigid panel and ship it whole. Well, that becomes a big problem from a size standpoint. So I was tasked with
the impossible.
I was asked by Ryan to come up with a way to attach Black Diamond to a flexible zero-edge frame and have no greater than a half-inch bezel.
Actually, Shannon also asked for that for overseas.
Well,
that was pretty much
for shipping overseas. Being able to ship the product rolled up is super important. Whether it's a 150 or a 120 or a 110, it doesn't matter. But when you're shipping a whole screen, it's expensive and all the other pitfalls, plus getting it into rooms. Well, I worked very hard to come up with a methodology to attach it, and it's very secret, so you can't see it. But no.
If anyone's wondering why we're a few days behind, by the way, it's Tom's fault because this had to be absolutely perfect.
So I want you to see something, if you can see the detail on this little band right here. First and foremost, the band is bent so that when you put it through the slot on the material, it will lay down nice and flat like this so you can put your frame on. Secondarily, if you do it right, it says up. Pretty easy. Up should be up. And then when you attach your material and roll it over, as you can see if you follow this down, it cushions the trim and also has our logo. So it's a super simple system to install the material drum tight inside of less than a ½ inch. So the black on this bezel right here, and we'll talk a little more about bezels because this is one of the coolest part of the whole thing. You can get our standard size bezel, a ½ inch, which is represented by the black velvet that you see here. That simply clips on and is held in place by magnets. It's super cool.
Magnets, absolutely. And I'll even say, so we assembled this, we came up with a mold, got our bands done, and the assembly was not simple. We wanted this thing to be as easy to assemble as what you perceive to be a rigid panel and receiving a full screen. So we literally waited another what was supposed to be 4 weeks and ended up 8 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah. Just to put this angle in the band for our dealers so they don't call us and tell us how much they hate this thing. I mean, literally to delay a product for 2 months just to put that kind of angle in there to where when the installer installs this thing, he leaves the house smiling.
Well, it wasn't just the angle. It was also the logo because that was really important.
Well, yeah, now your hand doesn't slip on. Look,
Exactly right. It's amazing. And I'm going to tell you right now, as a company, the team effort to make this happen and get it done has been absolutely amazing. As we grow as a company, we're growing as a team. We're listening to our dealers. We're listening to the issues people have out in the field, and we're responding to them quickly. One of the things people want is customization. Powder-coated bezels. Super cool. You can customize your bezel look. People wanted on larger screens a larger bezel. So instead of buying these old Frank the Tank looking things, these old Velvet Elvises, now you can purchase.
Frank the Tank, man.
You can purchase a zero edge screen with either a ½ inch velvet wrap bezel, a 1.5 inch velvet and powder coat, or full velvet, or anodized aluminum. We can also go now up to 2 inches. And so you can have your wide bezel with all velvet if you need to have the overscan capability, or you can have the really cool powder coat colors to just liven up the area that you're showing this.
All right.
Yeah. So pick your frame, pick your color on there. And the best part is, unlike all old school screens, so if you look at the screen on the wall over there, you now have full IP control of lighting. So even if you want a full velvet wrap frame, kind of like the old style, you can go 2 inches or 1.5 inches fully velvet and then still have your LED lighting, and of course with our magnetic logo that snaps right on there. So super cool look, any style you want, all in one with a rollable black diamond.
So this is black diamond. What size is this?
This is a 120.
Okay. And what size does BDXL go to?
150 in 16:9, 189 in 235:1, 133, I believe, in 16:10.
You just crunch some numbers or something?
He Nugent it.
So guys, thank you very much for your support. The reason we do this every day is your excitement, and you guys have been crying for this product for a very, very long time. We did whatever it took to get there, and we went through a lot of hoops to get here. So we're really happy to be here, man, and we think this will be a total game changer for your business. Thank you.
Awesome.
Bye, guys.
See you at InfoComm.
Yoo-hoo!